All right, so we're diving into QuickBooks Online today.
Okay.
You want to get a handle on managing products and services, like really become a QuickBooks pro.
Yeah.
And we've got this guide from Meritorious Consultants, LLC. It's really awesome. It's really going to help us break this down.
Yeah.
So get this, QuickBooks isn't just about like keeping track of your stuff.
Right.
It's about setting you up for success, like right from the beginning.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
Even the initial setup process, it kind of nudges you towards organizing your financial data
Right.
in a way that makes generating reports and understanding your business's health later on
Oh, yeah.
so much easier.
Yeah. And speaking of setup,
Okay.
I'm curious about something.
Yeah.
The guide mentions different types of items like inventory, non-inventory, and services for someone just starting out.
Right.
Those might seem like just boxes to check,
Yeah.
but I bet there's more to it, right?
Absolutely. These categories are the foundation for how QuickBooks tracks everything.
Okay.
So, for instance, if you're selling handmade jewelry,
Okay.
you would categorize those as inventory items because you need to track your materials and the finished pieces.
Right.
But if you're offering website design services, those would fall under services
Gotcha.
because there's no physical product involved.
Okay. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not just about what you're selling, but how you're managing it within QuickBooks.
Exactly.
It's about setting up the right structure from day one.
Exactly. And once you've categorized your offerings, QuickBooks prompts you for more details.
Okay.
Name, description, category, and even something called an XU.
I skew.
Now, you might think SKUs are just for those giant companies
Yeah.
with warehouses and barcodes.
Right. Exactly.
But even small businesses can benefit from them.
Wait, really? I always thought SKUs were way too complicated for my little shop.
Mm-hmm.
How can those actually help me?
Think of SKUs as a secret weapon for organization.
Okay.
Let's say you sell T-shirts
Okay.
in different sizes and colors. Assigning a unique SKU to each variation helps you track your inventory more efficiently, even without using barcodes.
Oh.
It's all about making your life easier and having a clear picture of what you have in stock.
Now that's an aha moment.
Right.
I never considered using SKUs that way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm starting to see how the details in the setup process can actually make a big difference down the road.
Yeah.
And speaking of details, the guide dives deep into inventory management. I'm excited to see what QuickBooks can do beyond just basic tracking.
Here's where QuickBooks can really shine.
Okay.
It offers features like reorder points
Okay.
and the ability to specify preferred suppliers. Let's imagine you run a bakery and you're constantly using flour.
Okay.
You can set a reorder point for flour in QuickBooks.
Okay.
So when your inventory dips below a certain level, let's say 10 bags, QuickBooks automatically sends you an alert.
Whoa, hold on, that sounds amazing.
Yeah.
But what happens next? Does QuickBooks just send out a bunch of random orders?
Not at all. You link specific suppliers to each product.
Okay.
So when your flour hits that reorder point, QuickBooks generates a purchase order
Okay.
and sends it directly to your preferred flour supplier.
Oh, wow.
No more last-minute scrambles or manually searching for contact information.
That's a game changer.
Yeah,
No more late night flower runs. Sign me up.
exactly.
Right.
And we're just getting started.
Oh, really?
Another cool feature is bundles.
Bundles.
So this might sound like something out of a video game,
Yeah.
but in QuickBooks, bundles can be a powerful tool for streamlining sales and even boosting your profits.
Bundles. Huh, I'm intrigued. Give me an example. How would this work in real life?
Imagine you're a photographer who offers a portrait package.
Okay.
This package includes the photo shoot prints and digital files. Instead of listing each item separately on an invoice,
Right.
you can create a portrait package bundle in QuickBooks.
Okay.
This makes pricing and tracking much easier for you
Oh, that's nice.
and presents a neat, attractive package to your customers.
So instead of adding each individual item to an invoice,
Yeah,
I could just select the portrait package bundle.
exactly.
That sounds super efficient.
Mm-hmm.
And I bet it looks way more professional for the client, too.
Right, and here's the real kicker.
Okay.
Bundles aren't just about convenience.
Yeah.
They can actually encourage customers to spend more.
Wait, really? How so?
By packaging products or services together, you create perceived value
Oh.
and potentially increase your average sale.
Okay.
It's like offering a value meal.
Yeah.
It just feels like a better deal for the customer,
yeah.
even though they might be getting the same things individually.
Okay. That makes a lot of sense.
Hmm?
Bundles aren't just simpler, they're strategic.
I like that.
Yeah.
And I can't help but notice that we're only scratching the surface here.
Right.
There's so many other features mentioned in the guide.
Absolutely. We still got lots to unpack,
Okay.
including even more advanced inventory features
I'll go.
Custom pricing
Right.
strategies. Nice.
And the world of QuickBooks reporting.
Oh,
So
yeah.
buckle up, because we're about to dive even deeper.
Awesome. I'm ready.
All right.
Okay, so we just scratched the surface of how powerful QuickBooks can be,
Right.
especially when it comes to managing your inventory.
Yeah,
You mentioned there are even more advanced inventory features we can unlock.
you're right. There's a lot more to discover.
Okay.
One thing that jumps out from the guide
Mm-hmm.
is the ability to set custom pricing.
Custom pricing.
And this isn't just about setting a price for each product or service.
Okay.
We're talking about some serious flexibility.
Ooh, I'm all about flexibility. So we're not just stuck with one price for every customer.
Right.
What are some ways we can get creative with this?
Think about it this way. You can tailor your pricing to different scenarios.
Okay.
Maybe you want to offer bulk discounts to wholesale customers,
Right.
or run a limited time promotion with special pricing.
Okay.
QuickBooks lets you do all of that.
That's awesome. I can already see how that could come in handy.
Yeah, especially during those busy holiday seasons.
Right.
And what about bundles?
Okay.
We talked about how they can simplify sales and even boost profits.
Mm-hmm.
Can we apply custom pricing to bundles as well?
Absolutely. You can create custom pricing for specific bundles,
Oh, nice.
making it easy to offer discounts or adjust prices based on promotions or special offers.
Okay.
It's all about giving you the tools to control your pricing strategy
Right.
and appeal to different customer segments.
So let's say I want to offer a discount on that portrait package we discussed earlier,
Mm-hmm.
maybe for a limited time or for a specific group of customers.
Right.
I could do that directly within QuickBooks.
Exactly.
No need for complicated workarounds or separate systems.
Exactly. It's all integrated,
Wow, that's great.
which makes it so much easier to manage.
Awesome.
And here's another thing.
Okay.
QuickBooks also allows you to track different inventory valuation methods.
Inventory valuation methods.
This might sound a bit technical.
But it's important for understanding the financial value of your inventory.
Okay, I'm curious. Inventory valuation methods.
Mhm.
That sounds like something my accountant would geek out about.
Yeah.
What's the big deal here?
Basically, it's about choosing the method QuickBooks uses
Okay.
to calculate the worth of your inventory.
Mm-hmm.
There are different methods like FIFO, first in, first out, or weighted average.
Right.
And each method can impact your cost of goods sold and ultimately your profitability.
Ah, so it's not just about knowing how much stuff I have. It's
Right.
about how that stuff is valued on my financial statements.
Exactly.
Got it. It's these little details that can really make a big difference in the long run.
Precisely. QuickBooks provides the tools to get granular with your inventory management.
Okay.
It's not just about keeping track of numbers.
Yeah.
It's about understanding the financial implications and making strategic decisions.
And speaking of strategic decisions, I'm starting to see how all these individual features connect to the bigger picture of running a business.
Right.
But we haven't even touched on QuickBooks apps yet.
Yes. QuickBooks apps are like little power-ups for your business.
Power-ups.
They expand the capabilities of QuickBooks
Yeah.
and allow you to tailor it to your specific needs.
Mhm.
Imagine if you need advanced inventory tracking
Okay.
or want to integrate your e-commerce platform directly with QuickBooks.
Okay, this is where it gets really interesting.
Yeah.
I love the idea of customizing QuickBooks to fit my unique business needs. Can you give me a real-life example
Absolutely.
of how an app might solve a specific problem?
Let's say you run an online store
Okay.
and struggle with managing inventory across multiple sales channels.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
There are QuickBooks apps specifically designed for e-commerce integration.
Oh, wow.
You could connect your Shopify or Amazon accounts directly to QuickBooks,
Okay.
syncing your product listings, inventory levels, and sales data.
Ooh, that would save so much time and hassle.
Right.
No more manually updating spreadsheets or trying to keep everything in sync. I'm starting to get a little overwhelmed by all this information, but in a good way.
It's a lot.
There's so much QuickBooks can do.
It's exciting, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like unlocking a whole new level of control and efficiency for your business.
Right.
But you're right, it can be a lot to absorb.
Yeah.
And that brings us to a crucial aspect we haven't fully explored yet.
Okay.
QuickBooks reporting.
You know, with all these amazing features, I'm almost scared to ask about reports.
Yeah.
It feels like we're about to open Pandora's box of financial data. But I also know that understanding those numbers is key to making smart decisions.
Don't worry. It's not as intimidating as it might seem.
Okay.
Think of QuickBooks reports as your financial compass.
Okay.
They can guide you, helping you understand your business's performance, identify trends,
Right.
and make those data-driven decisions you mentioned.
Okay, that sounds less scary.
Good.
So it's like having a financial GPS for my business?
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're going to explore the world of QuickBooks reporting
Oh.
and all the valuable insights it offers in our next segment.
Right.
It's about to get really exciting.
Okay, so we're back and ready to tackle these QuickBooks reports.
Right?
I'm ready to see how they can help me make sense of all this data QuickBooks is tracking.
Yeah, it's not just about collecting the data.
Right.
It's about turning that data into actionable insights.
Okay.
That's where the magic of QuickBooks reporting really shines.
But be honest, are these reports user-friendly?
Yeah.
I'm picturing spreadsheets with like endless rows and columns of numbers.
I know what you mean, but QuickBooks has done a great job of making its reports accessible.
Okay, good.
Even for those of us who aren't accounting wizards,
Right.
they're visually appealing with clear charts and graphs that highlight the key information.
Okay, that's a relief.
Yeah.
So where do we even begin?
Yeah.
What are some of the must-have reports I should be looking at?
One of the most valuable reports, especially when you're focused on products and services,
Okay.
is the Sales by Product Service report.
Sales by product service.
It breaks down your sales revenue for each item,
All right.
showing you which offerings are your top performers and which ones might need a little boost.
So I can finally see which products are bringing in the big bucks
Exactly.
and which ones might need some extra marketing love.
It helps you understand what's resonating with your customers.
Okay.
This can inform your marketing strategies, inventory decisions,
Oh, wow.
and even guide you in developing new products or services.
That's incredibly valuable.
Yeah.
And what about inventory management?
Okay.
Are there reports that can help me stay on top of stock levels?
For sure.
And maybe avoid those last-minute panic orders?
Absolutely. QuickBooks has got you covered there too.
Right.
There are inventory-focused reports like the Inventory Valuation Summary and the Inventory Stock Status Report.
Okay.
These give you a real-time snapshot of your inventory levels,
Okay.
helping you identify items that are running low
Right.
and prevent those dreaded stockouts.
So no more emergency runs to the supplier?
Exactly. It's all about being proactive.
Yeah, I like that.
With QuickBooks reports, you can anticipate needs, optimize your ordering process,
Okay.
and ensure you always have the right products in stock at the right time.
Wow.
But it's not just about sales and inventory.
Yeah.
QuickBooks reports can also give you a deep dive into your profitability.
Okay.
You can track your expenses, see where your money is going, and to get a much clearer picture of your business's overall financial health.
It's amazing to see how QuickBooks can go from tracking basic transactions
Right.
to providing this level of sophisticated financial analysis. I'm feeling empowered,
That's great.
but I'm also realizing there's so much more to learn.
And that's the beauty of it.
Right.
As you become more familiar with QuickBooks,
Right.
you can customize these reports, create your own dashboards, and really delve deep into the data
Okay.
to uncover trends and opportunities you might have otherwise missed. It's about continuously learning and using those insights to make informed decisions that drive your business forward.
So it sounds like QuickBooks isn't just a software. It's a journey of discovery for my business.
Exactly. It's about embracing the learning process, experimenting with the features,
Okay.
and discovering what works best for you. And remember, those reports are your secret weapon. They can unlock valuable insights and help you make those data-driven decisions that can truly transform your business.
I'm feeling inspired and ready to dive in. Thanks for guiding me through this QuickBooks deep dive.
It's been a pleasure. And remember, keep exploring, keep learning, and don't be afraid to experiment. Happy QuickBooksing.